Hey everybody, Rick Williams here, uh, relationship life coach and teacher. Today I thought I would talk to you about expectations and the way they affect our lives in ways we may not be aware of. Specifically more about the feeling of expectations and the expectations we have of our partners or of the people that we have around us. And there's an energy that follows when we are focused on someone and we are only seeing them in how we expect them to behave. And there also comes a consequence with that. There are our partners will never be what we can't see them being in our mind first. So if a partner lets us down however many times, and then you form the belief of they always do that, or they will never be able to do this, or I will always be let down, that forms an energy. And that energy, our partners respond to that energy. It's like you can walk into a room and feel an argument that just happened, or some people go into a room and can feel like ghosts in the room or creepy crawlies, or their skin starts to crawl. Everything that we have and do and speak has an energy to it that other people can feel. Now the key is a lot of people are not aware of how they are feeling around themselves compared to around someone else, or someone that brings you down, or the saying of someone's an energy vampire. That person is expecting you to give them something and meet their needs in some way that has not been articulated to you, or has ever been known to you. So that's also called like when you smuggle in a hidden agenda, or you're behaving in a covert way, meaning that you are wanting something and not saying what you want, and expecting the other person to meet that need that you're having. And whether that need is for you to feel special, to feel significant, to make you feel better in some way, and that person may not even be aware that you are not feeling good, but you come around that person expecting for them to lift your mood, make you laugh, all sorts of things in that category. One way to understand this is noticing if you are feeling expanded, or are you contracting. Usually, negative expectations of someone makes me feel contracted. I begin to shut down and not really want to be around that person. However, if someone is holding me in a higher light, even higher than I am aware that I may be capable of, I feel inspired to do better, to do good, to try things that I may not have tried before. And there's a difference between noticing these things and noticing how I respond compared to how I want to respond and how I naturally am. And so getting myself to a grounded place where I can be aware of these things that are going on and still be able to choose my response and choose how I want to represent myself in this moment. There are different ways that people expect things from you. Like your mother expects you to, be her son, clean the room. Ways our partners, can expect things from us is to, be strong when you're not feeling strong. It's like when my experience is when I want to relax the most is when I am challenged the most from my partner to be in an energetic way. And the key really is to notice what you're responding to and what you're reacting to and how you're reacting. Is this something that you are feeling pressured to do? Or is this something that you want to give fully of yourself? Is this a natural presence within yourself? Is this an opening of who you are or a contracting of who you are? One way really is to hold on to our breath. Our breath is very key in determining how much stress we are under and how much stress we are processing through our body. Holding our breath tends to create a block, and my body becomes more stiff, more frozen. So if I see myself behaving that way, I can insert a breath and get my energy flowing again. A couple of things I forgot to tell you was some of the questions, like some questions came to my mind as I was watching this, watching myself in the last video, making this video, and some things I want you to think about expectations, about noticing yourself and how expectations can shape your life and shape your experience of what's happening, of your life, of how things can get done or how things cannot be done. Some of the questions are and walk around with these questions all day. Like, what do you expect out of others? Is there a routine? Is there a certain way you expect someone to behave? And you begin to anticipate this, even which cuts yourself off from noticing anything distinctive or anything different in today than it was the last time you interacted with this person. Are you expecting them to say certain words or walk a certain way or stumble to the bathroom or anything like that? You know, notice with everyone you are interacting with what you instinctively and out of habit are expecting them to do, expecting them to behave. Are they going to do it that way? Is there anything different? And how do you feel about something being a little different than it was before? Or someone acting or behaving in a different way than before? What are your expectations out of life? What are your expectations about dating? What are your expectations about your marriage? In what ways do these expectations empower you? And in which ways do these expectations limit you? Limit your experience, limit your pay, limit how much you feel loved, limit how much you are giving love. Notice these little judgments that happen in your mind at every moment. What's new? What's old? What are you anticipating to happen? What do you feel comfortable anticipating happen? What will you be surprised by that's different? What do you want to be different than what you are expecting in this moment? Are you expecting someone to tell you I love you? Are you anticipating how you will express your love to someone? Are you anticipating how your day will be when you wake up? And here's the kicker: when you expect how your day is going to be when you wake up in the morning, if you look even closer to how you're behaving, how close are you to creating that day or allowing that day to unfold in front of you? Do you do things to keep your world within your expectations? Or do you allow room for growth? Do you allow room for something to surprise you? And with those questions, I hope they are some stimulating questions, and please leave your comments below and subscribe to my channel above. Rick Williams, relationship life coach, out. Peace.